Well, welcome back, you rapscallion rascals. It's I, Jaffe, and I'm here with the second part of the best games, or my favorite games of 2025. There are no best games. This game's not better than that game. These are in no particular order. It's just the things that I enjoyed the most playing this year. Maybe you'll find something in this list that you've been considering or haven't considered at all that becomes one of your favorite games too. Let us begin. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I never played the first one, but I absolutely loved the second one. I didn't finish it. It was too long for me, and it did start to get a little repetitive, but what I played, about 15 hours of it, I will say it is the most immersive video game simulation experience I've ever had in this medium. The world just felt so alive. The way the NPCs reacted with or without you, at least seemingly with or without you, it felt like you were really living in this space. It was really fun. It was really engaging. It was really, again, the best word is immersive. It felt like you were living in this space, and it was fucking delightful. So give it a shot if you're curious about a game like this. It is long. I know it's on a lot of people's top of their game list, so, you know, I have ADD. Long games probably not for me, but what I played was great, though. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, one of my favorites of 2025. Well, you knew Devolver knew they were onto something special when this was the only game they showed at Summer Game Fest. This is Ball Pit or Ball Times Pit, I don't know what you call it. When I played the demo earlier in the year, I was like, this is this year's Vampire Survivors. I think this game is staggeringly excellent. It is so addictive. It is so fun. It kind of calls itself a brick breaker. I don't like brick breakers. I didn't like Breakout. I didn't like Arachnoid back in the day. This doesn't really play like that. Like, you can play it like a brick breaker and you do better. But it's not really about, oh, you lose the ball and you're fucked. If the ball goes to the bottom of the screen, it just comes right back. Obviously, the better you can manage where those balls are at any given time allows you more ability to advance. But don't think of it as a brick breaker. It is just a addictive, delightful game. It is on Game Pass. You will love it. If you even are considering thinking about playing this game, when you look at this, I don't want to give you, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. It's hard to describe. You know, when I saw the trailer at Summer Game Fest, I was like, but when you play it, it's so good. One of the best of 2025, easily play the damn game. Give it a try. It's on Game Pass. Come on, what do you got to lose? Except if you don't have Game Pass. And play the goddamn game. Dispatch caught me by surprise. I'm not a big Telltale guy. I appreciate what they did, but it wasn't really for me. This game is kind of presented as similar. There you go, right there. And I was like, it's not for me. But I played it because I heard such hype. I love superheroes, and it is so good. It is so well written, so well performed. The moment-to-moment gameplay, like the Dragon's Lair type stuff, is really cool and really well done. There is kind of the core game, which is you are playing a dispatcher, which is, you know, I haven't finished it yet. Maybe it gets better. It's fine. It's good enough to kind of be the connective tissue that ties it together. But what is special about this is it's just compelling. The story is great. The performance of the story is great. I love the characters. Dispatch is as good as they say. I don't know if there's a demo or not. They probably should put one out, maybe. That's real committal, Jaffe. Why say anything? It's really damn good, and I recommend it highly. And even watching this trailer right now, making this video, I was like, I want to go back and play this tonight. So Dispatch, one of the best games 2025 on my list, easily. One of my favorite games easily of 2025 is Foolish Mortals. I played the demo at like one of the Steam Next Fest or whatever, and I liked it. It got on my radar. It came out, and I played this week. Like, this barely made the list just because I kind of forgot about it. I grew up with point-and-click games. I grew up with Infocom and then obviously the point-and-click games of Sierra Online. And I like them, but I usually kind of get bored of them. The puzzles become a little bit too, like, guess what the designer's thinking, and everybody feels like they're chasing the voice of Tim Schafer and Ron Gilbert, and it's just not its own thing. This is one of the best point-and-click games I've ever played. It is so good. It is so fun. It is so well written. It's like a cross between Indiana Jones and the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland. It is kind of a cozy horror adventure game. You play this guy in the 30s looking for this treasure in the bayou of the South. It's so fun. It is so well written. The puzzles so far, haven't finished it, almost there though. All the puzzles so far have made perfect sense. It's not like those games where you're like, oh, come on, man, how could I ever, it's very, whenever you solve a puzzle, it's very clear why you solved it. You're like, oh yeah, that makes total sense. It's just It's a joy to play. It feels like you're in really good hands. I know there's not a lot of people making these kind of games anymore, so it's not like there's this big team with lots of oversight. And in that, a lot of games like this end up being the designer kind of has so much control that they don't seem like they care as much about the audience as they care about their vision. This game, you just feel like it wants to show you a great time, and it does. It is recommended. Give it a shot. If it even seems like something you might be interested in, there may still be a demo up, but it's really good. I think it's like under $20. Get the damn game. Play Foolish Mortals if this seems like your cup of tea. It is very much my cup of tea. One of my favorite games 2025, easily. If I was making like a top 10 list, it would easily be in the top 5. It is great. This is the first Berserker. It is violent. It looks great. It controls great. It is, I just delightful, man. That's all I'll tell you. The reason I didn't finish it is I got to the demo, the final boss in the demo, and even though I had managed to play well enough to get there and felt it was fair, I just was like, you know what? I don't know what the fuck to do here. I could not beat it, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to deal with this right now. I hear that they have put a patch out for it. I'm going to be spending some time in 2026 with this, but if you've been curious, what I will say is it is probably the best or one of the best demos I played 2025 for sure. And it is from people who have played through the whole thing. They say the demo is reflective of the quality. It's kind of weird putting a demo on there that I haven't played, but playing through the demo up till the boss was such a great experience that I wanted this on my list. It's my list. I'll do what I want to do. I'll do what I want to do. Give the demo a try, see if it's for you. This is the first Berserker. I think it's on everything, but I played it on Steam. Incredibly satisfying combat, really fun, really interesting. I loved it. Double Fine brings one of the best games of the year. I did finish this game because that's how much I loved it, and it wasn't that long. This is Keeper. This is where you literally play a lighthouse that has come loose or fought its way loose from its, foundation, and it goes wandering around this world on an adventure with its friend who's a bird. It's as weird as it sounds. It is the prettiest game of the year. A couple places in it gets a little too puzzly for its own good, in my opinion, but that's not much at all. It's moving. I don't know what this game is about in the sense that I haven't really bothered intentionally reading the developer going, this is a game about XYZ, which I appreciate. Maybe they haven't even said that, but to me, this game feels very much about, and maybe it's because I'm a guy who's getting older. I'm 54 this year, 53. I'm getting so old, I don't remember how old I am. Somewhere in that range. I think I'm 54. Anyway, to me, it feels like a game about feeling that you've kind of reached your expiration date, and then something happens, and you realize you still have more to do. That's really what connected with me, whether that was the developer's intention or not. But it's vague enough in a good way, in an artistic way, that it allows you to read into it and find your own metaphors and aspects about it that really connect with you. But it is, I wish more people were giving this props and giving this play. It's on Game Pass. I haven't heard a lot of people talking about it after the first weekend. For all I know, I'm in the minority here. Maybe nobody liked it, but I loved this game, and it's beautiful, man, and it's creative, and it's fun, and it might even go on a little longer than it should, but it's great. Recommended. One of the best games of the year for me. Keeper from Double Fine. So fucking great. Loved it. Loved this game. This game is called Gloomy Eyes. It is one of my favorite games of the year. I played it on stream and I didn't really like it because it's a very puzzly kind of game, and sometimes those don't work on stream. But I went back because I was compelled by the art style and the narrative. Very, Tim Burton-y inspired, clearly. But in a year where we saw the final of Little Nightmares 3, which I didn't care for, and the demo for Reanimal, which I expected to love and I didn't care for, this one is easily, for me, the best. The story is great. The performances are great. The puzzles are really fun and interesting. The art style is great. It's just a kind of a cozy horror game. In it, you kind of jump between the two characters, a little boy who's a zombie, who's become a zombie, and a little girl. And unexpectedly, they have different pros and cons. The zombie can't go into the light, and the little girl can get captured by other zombies. So you got to figure out which one to use where. But it's not so puzzle that it feels like an escape room game. There are a lot of puzzles. That's primarily what it is. But it's just a it's very fun to be in the world and to explore it as well, and to be with these characters and with this art style. This is Gloomy Eyes, especially if you, I mean, I didn't play it with anyone, but I imagine, you know, if my kids were young, this would have been a game I played with my kids, and we all would have loved it. I very much recommend this game. Check this out. One of the best of 2025. This is another game that I only played the demo, and I just got busy and haven't gone back to it, but I was addicted to the demo, and I will be playing this in 2026. This is called Nice Day for Fishing. It's a little adventure RPG fishing game that is addictive and fun. And I don't, you know, every fish you have to kind of tackle differently. You have to dredge up treasures from below to build up your boat. You have to build the town that you keep returning to. It's funny. It's addictive. It's very, very cool. Again, I've only played the demo, but get the demo, give it a play, let me know what you think. But it was one of my favorite demos of the year. I wanted it on the list because everybody who's actually played the final game says it's as good as the demo was. There's a lot to collect. There's all the fish and undersea creatures to discover. There's a real sense of sort of building up your character and building up your beastery and stuff. It's really cool. I regret not having played it more, but again, I wanted it on the list as a demo because it was so much fun and so addictive that I wanted to bring it to your attention if you haven't heard about it. And I haven't heard a lot of people talking about it, but this is a nice day for fishing, and it's a great, great demo, and I will be playing the game this year. Terminator 2D No Fate is not the best retro shooter of the year, not even the best retro shooter on this list. That would be Neon Inferno. This game, though, I didn't like this game at first, but it really grew on me. Like, it's not all that impressive to play. Like, it's just kind of very basic. You know, the bosses are pretty simple. The game's pretty easy, at least on the default. And you jump between the characters in all the movies, but it's not like any of them are all that deep. If you're playing as Sarah Connor, it's cool. She has a couple of different moves, but it's not like, you know, Marvel Cosmic Invasion where it's like, whoa, she's a real robust character. And that kind of follows all the characters that you play. It just kind of feels basic. But it is such a love letter, as they say. It is so much fan service to Terminator, and specifically Terminator 2, that all of that kind of is easily forgiven once you get past the fact that the game's pretty basic. It's fun to play through the big moments in the film. It's fun to play through moments that weren't in the film. It's fun that there's actually some non-linear branching of what you want to do with the story to give you not only a reason to go back and play, but it's kind of cool to have some control over where this storyline would have gone if different things had happened. The game also contains one of the funniest moments of the year that has to do with a jukebox and a country western bar. That's all I'll say. I don't want to ruin it for you, but it's so fucking hilarious. Funniest thing that happened in games this year, I think. It's such a strange little game because the sum is so much greater than the individual parts with this one. Again, not the best game, but one of the best experiences I played this year. I did come around to really enjoying this, and I wanted it on the list. Terminator 2D No Fate. There were also some games that I do want to get to that aren't on the list, but I expect them to be on the list. I haven't played Split Fiction yet. I've only messed around a little bit with the Seance of Blake Manor. I expect that to be a game I really fall in love with. And then there's also The Precinct, the game about playing a cop, that I played the demo for last year and loved it, and I just haven't gotten around to playing the final. So again, this is one of those, that's why I don't like these definitive, this is number 8, this is number 4, because nobody plays all the games. So what the fuck does it even mean? So hopefully you'll take this list and the previous list as intended, which is just as a list of games that if you have felt that our taste over the years have coincided, there may be some games in here that you might go, hey, Jaffe liked that, maybe I'll give a demo a try or read up on it and consider giving it a play. So there's definitely stuff this year that isn't on the list. The Indiana Jones DLC I haven't played yet, right? There's just so much, too much to play that, you know, take the list for what it is, but also take this for what it is, which is a genuine desire for you to have a great 2026. Thank you so much for being part of our community. Thank you for watching the videos, coming to the live streams, supporting the channel with your time and your ducats. It is very much appreciated. I love doing it. I hope you love being part of it. Be well, be safe, have a great New Year's tonight, and have a great 2026. I will see you very soon.